We must keep in mind that it's the way, if you save a person's number in a different way than the way you know it's him. You can save it, but the investigation team did follow up, it's the same person. In the next bullet, communication between suspect number 5, 27791 490 821 with suspect number 2, 27609 016890. The last bullet, communication between suspect number 5, 27769 735 176 and suspect number 1, 277248 20045.
Maybe just before you proceed, given this picture, is there an indication as to who the central figure is, who the central person is?
It's not possible to determine. I can just determine that the suspects in front of the court knows each other. They did talk to each other. But if you look at suspect number 5 and suspect number 3, they did speak to each other. So I would say that's going to be, according to my opinion, the main people.
You know what? I like Colonel Stein, okay? He is a very honest analyst. Don't forget, he's an expert, okay? The court regards him in the highest opinion, especially now that he has been dragged out of retirement. But you know what? I digress. What I want to say is he's so honest that when Baloyi asked him, okay, is there an indication who the central person is? And he says, it is not possible to determine. You know what? There we go. An honest expert, okay? An honest analyst who's here to tell us it is not possible to tell who of the 5 accused, because none of them have anything to do with the Mzansi trial, but let's just follow the bouncing ball. He says it's not possible to determine. I can only determine that they know each other. So let me tell you something, Mzansi. Take a look at your call log. Who is that friend you're calling almost every day? Because you could be associated with the crime. Your friend might be doing the most at work. Or should I say stuff that they shouldn't be doing? And they will pull their Section 205s and there we go. Boom, boom. You are suddenly guilty by association. I did not know that was a punishable offense, that association is equal to guilty, but there we go. That is the expert we're going to hear from on Monday. Okay, he doesn't know. Okay, it is not possible to determine. I can only tell that they know each other. This is the sad state of affairs here in South Africa. The same South Africa that had Chidima, okay, participating in Miss South Africa as a South African citizen. And only upon investigation has it been determined that the mother performed fraud at the time of her birth. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and click the link up here. Catch up on the video on my other channel. But let's get back into this Mzansi trial because Guningi, okay? Guningi, and you want to stay till the end. Because this is what happens when you go back, okay, and you read, revision. You know, it's like, studying for your matric exam, okay? You're revising and then you're realizing things you didn't realize then. So make sure you stay to the end and I'll be back with the revelation.
Yes, you may proceed.
Okay, the next number, we're going to move to number 27729 382498. The number also belongs to Kelly Kumalo.
And just to refresh our minds, which number is this?
It belongs to Kelly Kumalo.
Yes.
I identified it by via of Truecaller, which she registered as Kelly Kumalo bookings. She also, under 205s, we identified that she did phone friends and family and sent to herself, and that is the phone which was reported stolen during the crimes from the crime scene.
You know, keeping in spirit with the fact that Colonel Stein, okay, is a what? An expert, okay? He's an expert. So you're telling me that this expert declares in a court of law that he used Truecaller to determine that Kelly Kumalo is the owner of the number, and he was able to determine this and verify it because that number called Mzansi, therefore it is Kelly Kumalo's number. But you know what? I don't want to just say something is ridiculous. I just want to say this is absolutely ridiculous because what is Truecaller? As you can see, Truecaller is just an app. Okay, it is an app. It is developed by, I don't know, software engineers, some kind of developer. I imagine somebody sitting somewhere in India. Okay, I'm not trying to say anything, but you know those guys are very techy. Okay, But, or it could be a Nigerian too. Truecaller is just an app, okay? What disappoints me is that South African Police Services, how did they determine this was the app that they are going to rely on? That the information that this app spits out is actually perfect. Now, I want to know, with all the engineers, developers in South Africa, they couldn't hire them to develop their own internal software that they can validate. And when this software is mentioned, let's just call the software South Africa's own, okay? Or South African Police Services caller ID identifier. I don't know. Give it a name. Give it a name in the comment section down below. But whatever they call the software, it is their proprietary. They own it. They developed it and they trust the information. And therefore, when it is mentioned in court, it is received as valid, as expert. And this is where we find Judge Rutter exposing himself for not being quite the tech savvy guy. But he's not the tech savvy guy, but he's the one who's going to make decisions based on what he assumes the experts are using is amazing software. So, what does Truecaller do? All it does, guys, it identifies caller ID name, true callers, and spam identifier. You can look up phone numbers. You can get who's calling, name tag. But it's just a whole bunch of, in my opinion, just a whole bunch of formulas that maybe give you the accurate thing. And I've seen your guys' comment. I've done a previous video before with regards to Truecaller, and some of you are like, no. But yeah, that's it. That is the expert Stein, okay? With his evidence that seems very stained roundabout now. But I also want to read this comment while I think it's relevant and I want to put it on record. This comment says, resignation in public service under 55 years is resignation. 55 years to 59 years is early retirement. 60 years plus is normal retirement. Medical retirement, which isn't easy. You must be sick and almost at death's bed at any age. Why am I reading this into the record? According to another comment, Colonel Stein is 51 years old. And you know, as Baloyi has declared, he was dragged out of retirement. So now if we do the math and do our math calculation together as, you know, the Unfiltered family, Colonel Stein resigned, okay, because he's under 55. So therefore he resigned from public service with the South African Police Services. Let me know your thoughts on that. Why is the state selling his resignation disguised as a retirement? Let me know in the comment section. I am curious about this. Thanks for this comment and breaking this down. Like I always say, the comment section be comment sectioning. Okay, it'll be bringing some of the information we don't even know. But let's continue on, because all of a sudden, thanks to Truecaller, Kelly Khumalo is prime suspect number 1, even though she's accused number 0, might never be called by the state, but she's being thrown under the bus. And this was the first time that, you know, Kelly Khumalo's name was mentioned as the mastermind. And you know what? We ate it up because we believe the expert. But now we know better. Now we know better. We listen to understand and validate. Let's continue on.
Then the following I determined from the section 205 of this number of the stolen phone. The last phone call made from this handset number was on the 25th of October, the night before, at 21:15:28. And the call was to the number 278345713330.
You don't need to mention the other party.
Okay. Then the last calls received was on the day of the crime at 08:52:60. She received a call from, it seems to me, a family member of Senzo. Then at 13:26:58, the same day, the 26th, she received a call from Senzo, in which they talked 20 seconds. Okay, then the next bullet at 13:57:18 on the 26th, she received another call on which they're talking 86 seconds on. Then 14:52:17 on the 26th, she received another call and they talked 107 seconds. Then I just want to make mentioned that on the 26th they didn't make any call, as well on the 27th, but on the 27th the phone could be in our position.
But the cell phone was stolen. Did the expert witness forget? The cell phone was stolen, therefore, how can you declare it to be in police custody the very next day? How did the cell phone walk into the police station? We know from Judge Rutter that the phone and the individual or the owner of the phone don't necessarily have to be together for their usage to work. But I digress. Let's continue on.
Then we go to the next paragraph, paragraph 5. My intention is here to prove to the court the SIM swap which was done on Senso's phone after the incident. You see down here, I mentioned the number of Senso. It's a number 277143795551. That's the number of Senso here. Then we go here to the handset number, the IMEI number like we mentioned yesterday. The number is 352020065434102. That's the handset at the crime scene. Then we go to the SIM card number of this phone, which belonged to the original phone of Senso. It's 655092451112349. Then I want to show to the court, my lord, he at 22:11:55, he did receive a call from the number 2782-761-2137 while the phone was at the clinic for Flores.
Is it possible to say which base station does this tower serve?
The tower served the clinic for Flores, 3G clinic for Flores, Mike November 1 SGS.
Differently put, do we know which tower serves, which base station serves Botsilong Hospital?
That's correct. My lord, I did visit the scene of the hospital, the premises. The tower is at the premises of the hospital.
Now, this is what Stein should really have been called back for. And you know what? Next week or the next couple of weeks is going to be another situation of reading those numbers back into the record. This is going to take us back so many steps after we spent 2 months with Upinki and Tbanda and all the numbers and bank records. But you know what? I want to say that this is what really Stein should have been called back for. The SIM swap. Remember, Pinky also confirmed the SIM swap. Stein also confirms the SIM swap. At least the two experts, the expert and the supervisor are agreeing with each other. But none of them are saying anything after that. Like, why was the SIM swap done? Why was the SIM swap done? I'm laughing because I struggled with this the other time I did the videos. This word still is a tongue twister for me. So the SIM swap was done, a name was dropped, and that was it. We never heard anything after that. We never heard why the SIM swap was done. We never heard who swapped the SIM and why. And was Kelly Kumalo called in? Even the defense didn't attack it. Maybe it might have been irrelevant. But what's relevant, which I think the state quickly forgets, is Senzo Meiua was unalived on the 26th of October 2014. Anything like a SIM swap, that should raise suspicion. That could be motive. Why was the SIM swap done? Knowing clearly that Usenzo Meiua was no more. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on that. But that is it from me today, bringing you back from the archives, okay? Colonel Stein, and what we can expect from him next week. Somebody said a comment. You know, sometimes, guys, your comments, they just kill me. Somebody said Stein sounds like a cat on a hot tin roof. How do you guys come up with these things? How do you guys come up with these things? I want to see if I can find the comment. But you guys have a way of making me laugh. And if you're having a bad day, guys, just come back. Just come back to my comment section. Just read through it. I promise you, you will definitely get a good laugh. Here, I found the comment. It says, Stein sounds like a cat on a hot tin roof. Anxious, nervous, stuttering, unsure. Let me know what you think about that. Do you agree with that comment? Drop a 1 in the comment section down below if you agree. And that is it from us today. Thank you so much for watching. I want to actually mention a special thank you to all of you, my viewers. I uploaded a video earlier today for some strange reason. I'm going to check it to a glitch. It had the exact same title as the video I posted yesterday. Of course, the videos are different, thumbnails are different, but you guys still watched. And I want to say thank you for that. Oh my goodness. I want to say thank you so much. I put in so much work, like coming up with the titles of my videos, and now I know you guys don't care. You're watching anyway. Wow, that is such an honorable thing. Yeah, I was when I looked at my content, right? So my like the list of what I've uploaded. Like, wait a minute, why are those titles the same? Who changed my titles? Oh, and then I check on a different device and I see, no, they are the same. They definitely are the same. And the views are viewing. So the people don't care about my titles. I put in so much work into the titles of my videos. But you know what? I want to say thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys watching anyway, regardless of the mistake. And nobody pointed it out either. But that's fine. It's family. We keep it moving. So Mzansi, this is it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far in the video, you absolutely know you have my heart. Thanks for watching all the ads. They keep the lights on. And you guys are doing the most. Thank you. I really appreciate it. If you're skipping ads, why are you doing that? The ads is what pays me for the work that I put in, especially cutting out the interpreter. Guys, that's a lot of work. So please show appreciation from the edits that I do. Please watch the ads. Please watch the ads. So Zazi, another thing, if you're watching from outside the club, I see you because your view still counts. Sometimes people think that by not subscribing or not participating, they are impacting the creator. You're positively impacting me because you're bringing the views. But I would really like to see you join the family. So please make sure you subscribe. Drop a sentence or two in the comment section, even just an emoji. If you don't want to be quoted, just drop an emoji, okay? Drop an emoji. And that is it from me today. You absolutely have my hearts, guys. Thank you so much. If you are already subscribed, you also have the option to join the channel. Okay, I'm looking for 2 extra people to join the channel. So on the background, I can also do some extra things. Okay, settings that YouTube will unlock for me. So please take a moment to join the channel if you can. The link is in the description box down below. That is it from me today. Thank you so much, guys. I will catch you definitely on my next upload. Don't forget to join me on the other side as we break down Chidima. Okay? Chidima. Oh, yay! Okay, and let me know in the comment section if you'll be watching the Miss SA pageant now that Chidima's gone. I was going to watch it this weekend just to see what happens for the first time ever. Now I'm not going to watch. Oh my God. That is it from me. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload.